We're talking about approaching women?
No, first, bro. First, what we're talking about is who the fuck are you, bro? You gotta, introduce yourself, man. And how the fuck you came in contact with a narcissist, man.
Man, this is Sultan. I guess I call myself old school, reformed player. Like, I think my drug of choice back in my 20s, early 30s was women.
Yeah.
But now I use that for good. Found a great wife. I've been married over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Got the wife.
Nice.
She's fucking amazing. Got the babies. Doing my thing as a married man. But I think there's a lot of knowledge I have just out there talking to women, talking to girls.
Locked up in a vault, man.
I think, yeah. Like, why would I keep this to myself, man? Why would I keep this to myself? I think there's a lot that young people can learn, young guys can learn in approaching women, feeling better about themselves, and I want to talk about it.
All right, man. All right, and don't forget, I dragged you into this, man. You better give me my fucking credit, bro. This was all my idea. You never said shit about it.
Who are you? What do you mean? Your idea what?
To make a podcast where I'm just recording.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah,
well,
it's all my idea. Fuck you.
Well, me and you talk shit a lot. And I think people can learn from our conversation. So fuck it, we're here, bro.
We're here, bro. All right, cool. All right, shit. So
here we go. I guess some of this, man. Let me tell you some more about me, right? I can't like why the fuck would you listen to me?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be real with y'all because you don't know who the fuck I am. I'm Sultan. I think honestly, I think I overperformed based on who I am, based on my income level, maybe even based on my looks. Yeah. Really being able to get with, have sex with.
Okay, now come on, bro. Hold on. Now.
Some of the baddest women around me.
Hold on, now, man. You're not gonna lie to the audience. Women think you're a handsome guy, bro.
Okay.
I'm ugly.
Part of it.
I'm really ugly, for real. But they thought you was fucking handsome. Like, flat the fuck out. I've heard women say it, so shut the fuck up about that.
I could use that. I could use that a little bit, man, but that's not always everything. Yeah. That's really honestly nothing. That's honestly looks is a little bit something, but for women, no, man, they'll pass that up in a second. For someone who knows how to talk to them.
Yeah,
I think the main thing, okay, so the main thing when talking to women, 100% is confidence. That's just it.
Yeah.
That's really just it.
All day, bro. If you're not
anybody,
Jesus Christ, you ain't getting no pussy, bro. If you're not confident, you're not getting pussy, flat out.
No. Anytime you will see, you can always see, and this is what inspired me. You can always see a fucking ugly ass guy. But sometimes you just know he doesn't have any money with just the baddest bitch. Like, you know, they're overperforming.
Stop talking about it. Don't put my business out there like that, bro. Shit.
No, not even you.
What?
Because you're kind of cool,
bro. Look, I mean, shit. I was broke as fuck when we were, like years ago. Shit, bro. Fuck, years ago. When I was in college, I was broke as fuck and ugly as fuck. But I had a nice piece.
Most of us were.
Yeah, and I had nice pieces, bro. But yeah. Not as ugly as me, bro. Like, look, you know what though? Not lying. Real quick. I'm right on the cusp of being ugly, bro. And this is very important, right? Depending on what I do, I'm either extremely ugly, right? Moderately ugly, or moderately handsome. So I can especially if I'm wearing glasses. If I'm wearing glasses, right, and my beard ain't lined up. By the way, if I don't have a beard, I'm just straight ugly the whole time. But if my beard ain't lined up, if I'm like just looking whack, like that, I didn't take care of myself, I'm ugly. And the thing about that is when I go out in public, when I'm ugly, bro, they're like, all right, welcome to 7-Eleven, stay away from the chips. They don't give a fuck about you. They be mad. But when I get my beard lined up, make sure I'm smelling good, make sure I'm, put lotion on, make sure my lips ain't chapped, make sure I'm looking nice. Welcome to 7-Eleven. Right, they still racist. But
you're stupid. You have to do that, man. Yeah. Like you have to put your best foot forward, right? You have to know, and especially in just talking to women. This is what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Talking to women, talking to girls. Right. They have to know that you're taking care of yourself. That has to do with confidence. That has to do with, can you fucking take care of yourself, right?
Right. Yeah.
Now here's the main thing, and I want to talk about today.
All right.
I think, and like I said, I'm more of an old school player. I'm a little bit older, and I see everything looks like it moved to the internet. Everything might have moved to social media.
Yeah, bro.
So I think right off the bat, if you're only relying on that, we all know it's fucking noisy. It's crowded. Instagram, TikTok, everybody's in the fucking inbox. I don't even know if TikTok has a fucking inbox, but everybody will be there. Does it? It does.
Yeah, it's tough.
Everybody will be in there. It's too fucking noisy. Of course, we're all doing simp shit, saying, "Oh, you look fucking amazing." Oh, you look like I could just imagine.
I don't even do that simp shit no more, bro. If you do, like, you automatically X yourself out. The box.
You said no more. Key fucking word. There's probably still a lot of people fucking doing it.
Well, yeah, I was doing. You know what though, bro? That didn't used to be simp shit. See, bro. When
you saying it used to work?
So it did used to. No, let me tell you, bro. It used to work because dudes wasn't on the internet yet, right? So I got on there. Bro, I was a pioneer on that internet shit, bro. Like, it used to be nothing but girls on there, and like dudes be like, "Man, I'm getting on the internet shit," whatever stupid ass reason. And I was on there tagging hoes, bro. Like, it was.
Man, I got pictures off of MySpace, bro. Who you telling?
Exactly, right? Bro. So
right.
Yeah.
Early Facebook, when you needed a fucking college email to get on.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, bro. So that it used to work back then.
Right.
But then people caught on, copy and paste caught on. People used to just fucking say like
there was no noise, man. There was no noise.
It's noise.
It's noisy right now.
Yeah.
It's noisy right now.
Bro, you bring up a good point. Like, sometimes actions in the past that were cool become fucking simping, bro.
Yeah, but that's like, I still never did it back then. I will give compliments, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're going to give compliments, and we're probably jumping a little bit ahead of ourselves, but if you're going to give a compliment to an attractive woman, it should be something that doesn't have to do with her looks.
Nothing with her look, bro.
Like, if I was on early Facebook, bro, where there was no noise on there, when I was doing the inbox thing, it'll be like on something they shared, one of their posts, like, "Oh, that was funny," and talk about that subject matter. Not talking about them, shit, bro. Yeah. But you're talking to like a 9.5 or 10. Yeah. About subject matter, about what's going on, about the post, about the fucking weather, right, and making them laugh.
Let's just flesh this out. Let's flesh this out, bro. This topic of compliment, how to properly compliment.
Well, that's just it, bro. Like, you're complimenting anything besides the looks, right?
So yeah.
That's number one. But I think you even made a big point is back in the day when social media was first coming up, there wasn't a lot of competition. And so this is the main point I wanted to talk about. You know where there's no competition right now? I bet you even the fucking younger generation even got more fucking scared to do this.
I think I know where this is going, bro.
The fucking in-person code approach right off the fucking bat.
That's the only way.
Sparking conversation up with a fucking stranger. Yeah. Sparking conversation up with a fucking stranger. No competition. There's no fucking 10, 20 dudes fucking flooding somebody in person.
I know.
Right there in your fucking proximity.
Yeah. Dude, this was a sport. This was a sport, bro.
This is it, bro.
It's a lost art of walking up to girls in person, bro.
I don't know if these kids are doing it. I don't know. I know. Even me coming up, it was very low competition. So most guys are taking themselves right out the motherfucking game just because they don't know how to fucking talk to a stranger.
They don't.
Let alone talk to a fucking attractive stranger. Like, then that's it. Like, they're taking themselves completely out of the equation. And if you think about any woman, any especially attractive woman, they're not going to give the time of day to anybody that's too afraid to go up to her and talk to her. Right?
None, bro. And they can sense the fear, bro. That's so okay. Let me hit you with something. Mm-hmm. So I always go with this. Women typically have higher EQ than men. That's emotional quotient. They are able to detect your feelings. Now let me tell you, they can't tell you why you feel like that, but they know the feeling. And if you are nervous, or if you're shaky, or something, they can tell like you're not really confident. They will sense that out immediately, and they don't even care why. Technically, they're gonna assume, oh, it's because you're with me. You're talking to me. I'm a bad bitch, and you must be a pussy because you're not confident.
You're not confident. You can't talk to me.
And they will sense that shit right out. The only way. And look, here's the thing, bro. I will walk right up to whatever bad. I'll walk up to whatever bad girls in my face, in my proximity, and they will be like, "If you don't get your short black ass out my face." But what they're not gonna say is that I'm not confident. But the way I got like that, bro, was just practice.
Yeah.
It's like people be afraid of rejection. So imagine growing up where all you did was talk to girls on Instagram, right?
Oh my God.
And then now you got to get rejected in real life, right? Where you can't block her, you can't troll her and block her, or you can't like internet stalk her or do some weird shit. You got to just take that rejection to the face, right? And you know that you're gonna be afraid as shit, I guess. Like
I'm not right, and I can't. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it's easy, right? I'm not gonna say it's easy going up in person. I know there's like a thing where you gotta get used to it. And it is to me now. It is. Yeah. So here's a couple of tips, man. Just thinking about it, right? And this is the things that I used to do myself. Is one, the very first one, the key fucking word. How about you fucking spark conversation up with neighbors, strangers, people in the fucking elevator?
Yeah, get that practice.
How about you fucking talk? How about you talk to somebody of your own gender? Say, hey man, yeah, oh that's cool. Yeah, did you see the fucking game last night? Okay, yeah, how's the weather? How about that stupid fucking small talk? Just fucking knowing how to interact with people in person, in public. That's a fucking key. Yeah. That's the key to fucking life, let alone relationships and meeting women. Okay. That's number one. If you're not doing that, fucking come out of your shell and fucking talk to people around you.
Yeah.
Number two is, when you're talking to somebody highly fucking attractive, you're talking to a 9 or a 10, you're going to get a little bit nervous. Yeah. A key to this, I swear to God, you have to fucking tell yourself or picture that they're not as fucking attractive as they are in real life.
Okay.
You really have to. You have to talk to them like they're almost, this is gonna sound fucking off, but you'll get the point. Okay. Like they're a member of your fucking family. You're gonna have to talk to them like they're somebody you grew up with that you knew for years, or they're an old friend of yours. Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is hit.
That was very.
That's how you're gonna have to talk to them.
Goddamn.
I know.
But I think
not when you get to the business, they're not that anymore. Here's the key. Treat them like a normal fucking. Treat them like a normal fucking person.
You know
treat them like a normal person. That's number one.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with the fuck out of you on this one. I'm gonna tell you why.
Sultan?
Oh fuck! I'll edit it. So, I definitely do not. When I'm approaching, bro, one thing I'm doing is filling the situation out. Me personally, bro, I'm always trying to break as many barriers as allowable. I am a more aggressive type person, right? I think a lot of myself. And you know what's funny is that, I kind of don't. I'm not really nervous anymore. I want to make it seem like I was never nervous, and I think this may be because I think I guarantee I've gotten rejected more than you. I've been out here more than you, right? You were a pretty faithful guy. I wasn't. I was just a fucking evil dude.
Oh yeah, you have more years,
and I'm also uglier, right? So here's the thing too about being ugly, is that you gotta come off with confidence, and not just confidence. You gotta be brash because you gotta make up for the ugly, bro, a little bit. I don't necessarily think
you gotta overconfidence. You gotta really lead with that fucking confidence. Yeah. They gotta know in that first second.
Yeah, you gotta be delusionally confident, bro. And if you be delusionally confident for a long time, it just becomes part of you. Now, what I'm not saying is be fake confident. I'm saying delusionally confident. You must really have the delusion that you're somebody that you're probably not, if you really thought objectively. But what I do, bro, when I'm approaching, I'm really filling out where the line is, right? And the key, because the goal is to smash. The key to smashing, bro, is to lean on that line or boundary. Whatever that boundary is, I'm trying to lean on it. So it depends on. I'm never leaning on boundaries with my family members. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right.
Talking about like what? Okay, well, like what? Like physical touch, like
so you got a number of boundaries, right? Obviously,
you touch the shoulder of your cousin, like, hey, what's up? Like, how you doing?
I mean, that's about where it stops, bro. Let me tell you, I'm trying to intrude their space. I don't like people close to me. I don't like people touching me, and I definitely don't like people standing behind me. But when it comes to them, if they let me close, if I see that they're smiling too much, I'm trying to get closer and closer and closer. Bro, I'm trying to break touch boundary. I mean, the quickest way to break touch boundary is to make sure you break that personal space boundary for a decent amount of time, in and out. So
what I'm saying, man, is you can do that, but you don't want to come off as weird to the person,
right?
Who's a complete stranger,
bro.
So you're in a fucking grocery store. You're in a grocery store. You're talking about the fucking cheese that melts better, like when you're fucking cooking it. Like literally, you're not talking like that's how you just get in the first fucking step.
So
right? This is just
yeah,
the first.
Bro.
This is the code approach. That's what this is.
Code. So okay, I get that, but I'm telling you that may be where I start. But if I notice that, right, she turns and faces me, and like somehow smiles or something like that, or like kind of pushes her chest towards me or something like that, where her chest is really facing me. Yeah, I'm about to get closer. I'm like about to start doing shit, right? I'm really reacting based upon what she's letting me do. Now, if like she's talking and she's kind of like being reserved or like whatever, you know, I could tell it's not necessarily there. I'm not gonna like. Oh yeah, the boundary is, hey, I don't even want them in my personal space. So I might like get too close a little bit for a quick second, 2 seconds, right? But the key is the word lean, bro. Lean on the boundary. Don't fucking try to bulldoze the boundary down, because then the alarm's gonna come up and they're gonna be, oh God, he's a creep. But if you're leaning on the boundary, you come off as confident.
Well, they know.
Yeah, bro. Like
then they know what it's about, right? They know you're not scared. They know you can push it. You can be the man. You can take control.
I'm not here to be your friend. I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah, they know. Right. Exactly.
And if they give me the time of day, then I'm gonna fuck. Because I'm.
Then you keep pushing. You keep pushing. Well, you're the man. You're driving the action.
Right.
That's just it. Right. How you can expect the woman to drive the action? Like, you can't.
But for sure, right? I get my practice. So, like you're saying, like it's really like the opening line, bro. Like dudes' openers be fucking thirsty as fuck sometimes. I've seen dudes, bro. I've seen dudes. Oh, I really like your smile. I really like your eyes. Some shit to comment on their body, bro.
Yeah,
you can never, bro. I don't want to say never, because obviously, if you're attracted to her, well, you can do whatever the fuck. You know, I like your booger, and it'll work. I mean, if she likes you, she'll lose a little bit.
That's for the fucking top. But that's what I was saying earlier, bro. Is like top 1% in fucking physical attractiveness. Yeah. With a fucking Lambo in the parking lot.
Right.
Like
yeah. But they're still a mistake. But it's just that they got the attraction to compensate. But an ugly nigga like me. Right. I can't make one mistake.
Or average, normal.
Or average, whatever, right. Or invisible. Like, because if you're ugly, if you're butt ass ugly, or you're average, you're the same to a fucking girl. They just can't see you. You're invisible.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah. That's it. They don't know.
You're not setting out in the looks department.
If you're not meeting the threshold, it's no gradient of ugly. You just don't make it. You don't make the cut. That's it.
The rest out of that, what separates yourself is fucking attitude.
Right.
Attitude, confidence. They know you're the man. You're driving the action. So back to even that, man. You approach them and you start a conversation, especially with the fucking 10, especially with the baddest bitch in a grocery store, the baddest one at the fucking club. You start with the fucking best looking one, and they know, okay, oh shit, like this guy thinks he can talk to me. Like, what is this about? And then you get in their interest just off of doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, bro. You know what? I never thought about it. I never thought about it like that. I just always tried to get him because I wanted to fuck him.
That's what I did.
But that's smart too. Yeah.
No, a couple times. Look, bro. And this is my theory. Most of the time, guys will fucking sell themselves short. I don't give a fuck who you are. The average guy in the average apartment. They try to match themselves up with the average woman.
Yeah.
I may be an overly ambitious person, but I would go for the number one, the best looking one at the club for a couple of reasons. For one reason I just stated, because they know that, holy shit, like a woman knows where she's at, right?
Yeah,
in the look scale, and the social scale, like that's why they do all that. And if you're approaching them, you're getting their attention immediately. And of course, unless there's like a line of dudes, then no, go for the second one, right? You don't want too much confidence. There's a reason why she's standing out among all the other women, because she took the time to make herself pretty that day. She took the time to make herself pretty for a reason.
All right.
And now, if she's a 9.5, she's a 10, she's a top 5 baddest one in the club.
Right.
A lot of the guys in there are afraid to approach her.
Yeah,
so you
have
to remember that she took the time to make herself pretty, so she wants to be approached in that moment.
For sure. But and
while she's scaring off a lot of the other guys who don't have the confidence to do it, you are the one to step up and talk to her.
So now hold on now, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro, you're right, but she really got made up and done up and looked nice to reject a fuck ton of dudes, right? Now, if she goes there, right, and they're all afraid, And then she starts getting self-conscious because she thinks like, yeah, okay, maybe they're all afraid of me, but she's also uncertain. Like, well, maybe I'm just fucking ugly because my friend, who I think looks less, doesn't look as good as me because she fucking doesn't. She's been getting approached all night. I'm the baddest one. Why they not trying to talk to me?
Most of the time,
they're just afraid, right? That's what she's thinking. Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah.
So she's thinking, okay, they're just afraid. They're just afraid. I hope they're just afraid. Does she look better than me? Right? This is in a situation where dudes are afraid, because that's not every situation. If you come in when she's hitting that moment of, oh my God, I hope I don't, I hope that my friend doesn't look better than me. If you come in at that precise moment, then maybe you got a shot. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro, if you're that first guy that she got dressed up for, she's gonna reject your ass, bro. Like, she got there to reject dudes. As soon as she walks in, you immediately hit her up, rejected.
They're gonna reject a lot of guys, right? And they're just going to, but I think it's on the approach as well. Right. And that's where I put that together.
Okay.
Like, if you're going to come out with a compliment immediately, but it's always different too, though, right? Sometimes compliments work to get in there, but sometimes no, you're just going to talk to them as like a person that's around.
I'm with that, bro. Okay, you see her, she's at the bar, all her friends just went to take a piss. What are you about to do?
You know what I would do is, and here, women also like doing this, right? They like talking shit about other people. Yeah. So I'll go over there. I'm standing next to her at the bar, which sometimes would be hard to do because sometimes these women are crowded, right? So go for the one that's not crowded. She's the third baddest bitch in the bar. Number one and number two are fucking crowded with people.
Right.
So you go to the third baddest bitch in the bar.
Okay.
And you look across the room and you're like, hey, look at this guy fucking simping on that girl over there, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't even understand why he's doing it. Like,
damn, that's some haty ass shit.
Her eyebrows are all off. Fucking her mascara's running. Like, she's looking hit. Like, I think he thinks he could take her home tonight.
Yeah.
Like, talk shit. You'll get their fucking interest. Like, that's just one fucking
like
tip.
That.
It's Narc Thoughts, ain't it?
It's Narc Thoughts, bro.
She's narcissistic as fuck, bro. Like, if you're talking shit about the other woman in the fucking club, and you're with another woman, and you're talking shit about a woman to her, immediately got her fucking attention.
Goddamn,
just like you would talk. She wants to talk shit about that bitch too.
Oh, let me tell you.
She wants to talk shit about that bitch too, just like he would talk to a friend.
Let me tell you too, bro. Because when you say that to her, especially if that girl looks kind of good, she know you ain't pressed about a bitch.
You don't give a fuck,
right? Because that could be her friend or some shit. She don't. I mean, and if it is her friend, she's gonna tell her that you said that.
Especially if it's her fucking friend.
But if it's her friend,
she would fucking love it.
Yeah, she eat that shit up, bro. Because like you like, oh my God,
she's a competition with her friend. Yeah. She's a competition with her friend every fucking day, especially if they're both good in the looks department.
Yeah, bro. Yes, and
that's all she thinks about,
bro. It's
so
how many
guys talk to me versus talk to my friend.
Bro, look, it's so nasty. Because if a dude was to talk shit about you to me, and not knowing that I was your boy, I would like.
Would be a woman.
No. Let's just say it's somebody, a guy, right? I would sneakily get over to you or text you. I think we might have to beat this motherfucker's ass after when we leave, right? Like, I'm gonna let you know. Girls are not friends like that because they're always in competition. By the way, sometimes dudes are in competition with each other.
Yeah.
And we consider them bitches, bro. If my dude is trying to if my friend is trying to be in competition with hoes or something, or man, no, I want to talk to her for some weird shit, right?
Yeah.
He's a bitch, bro. I don't like him, bro.
That's not real friends.
The whole group will consider that man a bitch, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
But women do this to each other all the time. They're always in competition with each other. And when you start saying some fucked up shit about her friend who probably looks good, right?
Yeah.
If you do that, she's gonna like how that feels, bro. She's gonna like how that feels. And
that's just a quick tip.
Yeah, and when they like how what you're doing feels, the boundary moves back a little bit, and then you can lean on it some more. They even like you leaning on the boundary, by the way.
They do, especially if they're feeling it. If they're feeling that conversation, you're sitting there chilling. There's two of you at a bar. You're talking shit. You guys are talking in conversation. You better push. Yes. Yeah. Break the touch barrier.
Yeah, touch barrier, bro.
Get a drink. Like, chill out. You know. Yes, and that's just a quick example. But what you're doing is you're showing her that you're confident enough to, one, approach her, two, approach one of the baddest women in there, and three, spark up a fucking normal conversation where you don't have to fucking simp to get in there because that's all she's fucking hearing. You're talking to her like she's a normal fucking human being. And I swear, like, the easiest way I do this or have done this is fucking put the blinders on. To me, when I'm in that conversation, she is not a bad bitch.
Bro, yeah, you talk. I swear you be talking to dimes like they're fucking rats, bro. Like
anything, bro.
I like rats. Just to be transparent, I really love me a good rat. But you talk to dimes like some bad. You
want to know why? Because they're fucking dimes, right? They're dimes, and nobody has ever talked to them like that except for people that they're close to.
It's true.
So you're automatically in that, like, that trust situation. You're automatically past that simp part where this person is unapproachable to me, where I'm nervous around her. You're immediately into that trust circle where you're talking to her as like she's a normal fucking regular human being and not just fucking over indexed in the looks department, meaning she's on top of the social hierarchy of women. Fuck that.
Dude,
Fuck
okay.
That. Nope.
Okay.
You're normal. You're a normal bitch.
You're a normal bitch to me. And by the way, this is a narc thought. But this is the truth. Look. This is the truth right here. If you fuck that girl like 6-7 times, she will not only become normal, bro. She will become boring, bro. Like you will that's the thing that really gets to me, right? It was a phrase like, hey, find me the baddest bitch in the room, and I can find you a dude that's tired of fucking her, right? Like, if you really, people be so ecstatic. Oh my god, I got this bad bitch number, and I'll be like, bro, I cannot wait to talk to you in like 3 months when you're so sick and tired of this bitch calling you talking about how her pet poodle needs to get surgery or some bullshit. Right? Like you just be so irritated.
If you get to hit.
Yeah. Yes.
If you get to hit.
Yeah.
You should never be excited over, like, it's cool, right? You can brag a little bit, like, I got the baddest bitches in the club's number, right?
Yeah.
I would do that for fucking sport, right?
So,
if it wasn't the baddest, I'd go to number 2. Yeah. But you're never excited around them. Yeah. You're always busy. They're busy, you're busy. You never give them all of your attention. You never give them all of your focus. You really have to tell yourself they're not a bad bitch. You really have to believe it too.
Now, hold on now. Look, the club is kind of your scene. Look, the club ain't my scene, bro. It's too loud. I'm more of like a snake-like nigga, right? I try to be smooth, bro. I hate competing with the music. I really fucking hate it. I hate competing with the bar. I hate
loud music, bro. It's gotta be more. Yeah, I never really liked the packed, crowded, loud DJ. Go ahead.
My favorite thing, dude, is to see a girl like walking somewhere or just out, like at the river or something, right? This is my type of scene, bro, where it's daytime, right? I'm dark, right? Sun is beaming on me. I'm looking good. I like to approach a girl and do one of two things. Sometimes I'll do this first thing is kind of beta, bro. I like to say, like, oh, what time? You know what time it is, or something like that, right? I've literally never said that, but just something that's like kind of just a conversation starter, kind of like what you was talking about at the beginning, right? But more beta because I'm like right there. She knows damn well I don't give a fuck what time it is.
Well, pull it off better. She should think you really want to know what time it is.
Yeah.
Or what the weather's like.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro.
I like a hot sunny day.
If you walk up and talk to a girl, she knows you're there for pussy. Like I say, bro. Women's EQ is higher. Women's EQ is higher than ours. There's no way you can shield it to where, Let me even put it like this.
But I'm sorry to cut this off, man. But if you shielded it just enough where they're a little bit thinking like, this isn't the usual approach that somebody that wants pussy talks to me about. Like, why is this guy talking to me? Does he want pussy or don't want pussy?
I'm with you. Okay. It gives them a little bit of anxiety when they're not sure quite, but they're pretty sure.
Yes,
right?
That's another key, bro. Like,
let me tell you how certain it is, bro. Like, if you were to walk down the street, right, tripping up to a pothole, break your leg, ambulance, EMT gets there, and she's a bad bitch, and she loads you up, and you say, oh my god, oh wow, thank you, what can I do to repay you? I'd like to get like your number so I can like do something, help you out. She's gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker broke his leg so he could talk to me. Like this, like girls be fucking knowing, right? Like or they sometimes not even just knowing, even if it's not it, they'll be like, okay, all right, stop the bullshit. But this is what they really believe, right? So this is why I'm kind of saying like that first approach. I don't want to say it's like truly beta, but my next way of doing shit is much more sinister, right? And it goes like this, bro. Women like feeling good, right? And I'm going to tell you, if you take a woman who grew up around wolves, right? Like literally grew up in a zoo, never talked to any human beings, but somehow she knows English. And you walk up to her and say, oh, hey, I really like your smile. she might give you the butt cheeks right then because no one's ever complimented that. But since she was like, I don't know, 8 years old, unfortunately, people have been commenting and complimenting her body. It gets old, bro. It's not novel anymore. She knows that her smile is
being
great.
cute, or just even being, oh, you're cute.
Yeah, bro.
All that.
It gets old. And they like, I didn't have to do shit to get this body. I just swam to the egg faster than the other sperm cells, and this is how I look. Right? That's what they think. They're getting tired of that. So they do, but they still do like compliments. Don't get me wrong. Women still do like compliments. Compliments is just a form of validation. Yeah. The biggest compliment that they really like is, I like the way that you think. And I will literally say that phrase at some point in early conversations, because that's just such a fucking hook, bro. They really want to share their fucking thoughts with you. But maybe not in the first one, but maybe in the first conversation, who knows? But what I like to do, I want to convey to them that I like how they think, and this is how I do it. Oh wow, that's a really nice necklace. That's nice shoes. Oh, I like how those earrings go with that necklace or whatever. Something that they had to use their mind to put together, and that's what you're doing when you're complimenting their apparel or whatever.
Something different.
Right.
Yeah. Keep it off their looks as much as possible.
Yeah.
And it's the mental model, bro. You know why you're going to keep it off their looks?
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why? What's up?
Because to you, they're not a bad bitch.
They're not a bad bitch.
That's in the whole approach. Because you went outside and you talked to your neighbor, you talked to the handyman, you talked to the old lady down the street. You're going to talk to this bad bitch in the supermarket. That's not a bad bitch.
Yeah, bro. Right? You know what's... Here's another narc thought, bro. Here's another horrible narc thought. What you want to convey to them is that, wow, that ensemble that you put together is really nice. It really looks nice. And if it was just a girl who looked a little bit better than you physically in it, it would be exquisite. Right? You almost want them to believe.
Would you say that whole line?
I wouldn't say that whole line, but this is what you want to convey. You want them to think that they are physically, like their flesh is inferior to wear whatever they're wearing. Because now they got to fucking prove, wait, motherfucker. Okay, my butt cheeks might be small, but look, I'm doing it in this ensemble, right? I am, right? And that's that uncertainty. Yeah. And then that's it.
Bro, you have to narc thought, bro. You have to get their fucking attention. You have to get their attention off the cold approach with confidence. They have to keep them questioning. As a bitch that's been a 10 her whole life, since she hit puberty, every male's been trying to hit.
Everyone.
You have to keep them questioning whether that conversation was because you wanted the pussy or you don't care about it. Yeah. If you leave that situation with their contact information, with them thinking about like, what was that exchange about? It was a nice, pleasant conversation. However, I don't know if he wants to fuck me. That's so strange to them. That's such a strange feeling to them. Bro, if you leave that first approach and that first encounter with them thinking that, then you don't put yourself fucking miles ahead of everybody else that's ever approached them.
Yeah. You want to know like that? Look, here's the thing, and I'm sure this has happened to you, right? You ever get a girl number and like for some reason like never call her, whatever your fucking phone got thrown in the water or something. You lost this bitch number. One time my cousin deleted all my damn numbers before. It was horrible. But and then run into her again, right? And she like, maybe you never called me, right? They be fucking angry, like, bro, like you made me feel insecure because you got my number and you probably decided to beat off instead of calling me, right? And that they can't deal with that, bro. Can't deal with that.
Right. That's part of. However, you might want to not. Like, I don't know how it goes these days, but you're gonna want to follow up because
follow. I mean, if you want, you're not. You do want to follow up. I'm not saying. I'm just saying like this is just an evidence that
because you fucked them up.
When they're uncertain and you just never call. Now they're certain that they're ugly because you, or at least to you, it fucks with them, bro. Like even bro,
yeah. And this is just a cold approach. So I think that this whole conversation is. There's no competition. At least I think there's no competition in person, physical, one-on-one, face-to-face contact, sparking up a conversation off of the cold approach.
Yeah.
So just like Wayne Gretzky say, you miss every fucking shot you don't take.
Right.
There it is.
So
right? Stop being a fucking bitch and worried about fucking being dissed or being turned around. Like who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Good. You made somebody's day. by trying to talk to them. Good. You should be proud of yourself.
So,
right.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Right. Because and the reason why, you get practice in. And let me tell you, bro.
You get it in.
Okay. So a lot of dudes think that, well, a lot of dudes should think that you have to look good to get with a girl. And that's true. Right?
No, man.
No, it's true for 3 seconds. Now, look, you can't be some fat, ugly slob, bro. I've been the fat, ugly slob, right? It don't work, bro. Unless you got a lot of shit. You better have like money and you better have that shit on display. But
you can't be a slob, bro. Like we'll get into that. You could be fat and ugly. You can't be a slob. And we talk about that. You have to look like somebody that cares about themselves.
I fuck with that. Yeah.
How could you?
Yeah, you can't even
you have to care about yourself.
You can't even be a handsome, nice slob. You can't be a slob at all.
Right.
Slob is okay, but still, to increase your chances, right? You can't look bad, but that only lasts 3 seconds, bro. When you are in their face, right, you get to display your intellectual properties, and this is the thing about it, right? This is what really makes attraction. How well you can talk to them, be smooth, right? Show some wit, show some frame without losing your shit, right? Now, if you're over there shaking it, trying to hand them your phone and your hand shaking into some bullshit, right? Whatever, you're done. But bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, there's very few people on earth, let alone women that I want to talk to, that can outwit me. Like, it's just over. I just demolish girls. If I get 2 minutes talking to a girl, they're gonna be like, okay, that's the smartest man I've ever met. And the reason why is they don't know.
That part we can control. We can control.
The reason why they think that I'm just naturally gifted at being smart. I mean, I am, when it comes to chemistry and physics and mathematics and shit like that. But when it comes to talking to women, I just talked to 20,000 women before her. So she's thinking I'm natural. No, this is this is practice.
You gotta back to that, bro. You just gotta talk to people.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing I want to convey here is you got to know how to talk to people. If you're someone that's struggling to find a woman, to find someone that you're attracted to get them to the next steps, first base, second base, third base, take them on a date, take them home, it's probably because you don't know how to fucking talk to people. Go back to fucking talking to people, right? Throwing in a joke here and there, making small talk, making deep talk, making personal connections, making some new friends.
Okay. I got a question for you. How deep do you go in that first conversation, bro?
I'll go is fucking deep and discussion oriented and philosophical as they want to go, because like you, I want to show off the wit and the conversational skills that I have.
Right.
Now that's why, everybody, you might be fucking fat, you might be ugly, you might have no wit, you might be dumb as a fucking doorknob. But the thing is, I guess you can control your weight too by working out, but you need to fucking work out your brain and your conversational skills to get with women.
You do.
Women like sense of humor. Yeah. Women like competence. They like people that are smart. They like to feel secure, and they like confidence.
Yeah.
That's what they like. Even if that comes first before physical attractiveness, it can get you in the door.
Yeah.
But you have to have all those things too.
Yeah.
And you can have that without physical attrativeness. So those are things that you can work on. Conversation skills. Conversation skills.
Conversation skills. Yeah. So let me bring in the point, right? This is my favorite thing to do. Now, ask you about the deep question, because I'm gonna go ahead. My strat is this: I just go as deep as I can. I don't think women. Well, I don't know. I'll just go as deep as they allow me to, right? I'm really getting feedback from them. It's really, you have to kind of be in tune with how they're feeling about the conversation to know, to go in or back out, go in, back out. Sometimes this is what I do. It's just kind of sinister, bro. My main objective is to get them to talking about themselves so I can use the compliment, I like the way you think, right? Yeah. That's my main goal, is to be able to say that. Now, you can't say it too early based upon how many words they said, but they need to give you enough words so you can say, I like the way you think. All right. But most importantly to me, my approach is that I want them to tell me about how they feel about a matter, right? So let's just say, I ask them, they tell me what they do for work or something, or they're in school or something. My question is, oh man, what made you get into that, right? how does that make you feel based upon what they're talking about? I'm going to ask a question that is synonymous to that. Like, wow, that must be really stressful, or something like that. Or, wow, that was pretty brave. I don't know. You're a firefighter that ran in on 9/11, whatever. I don't know. That's kind of. But
those are good compliments.
I want to get them. I want them to start telling me about how tough it is, or how much work it takes, and how they had to do something, right? Because when they're doing this, they're feeling good. They're feeling good telling you about, oh my God, I really loved when I did this and saved that pet's leg, right? They really, this is the primary goal is for them to feel good when they're talking to you.
Right.
So
and you make them feel good about who they are, their personality, how they think, like you said. Those are all
and look.
So you're asking questions, just like we said before, is any compliment that doesn't have to do with physical looks. And the way to get to that is to ask some questions about themselves to get some feedback and response, and you can respond to the personality or the way they think, things like that.
Dude, let me tell you how deep I get with this, right? And this is kind of important, but so make sure you never, don't talk about your feelings, your negative feelings, unless you do this. So what I like to do is, sometimes I'll talk about some vulnerabilities I had, like, if I was depressed or something. Yeah, I was depressed, right? You can't just leave that out there. You got to talk about how you fixed it, and that's a good thing to do. Like, I was depressed for blah 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 blah, but I got myself together, blah blah blah, and it can't be in the process of getting yourself together because you still broke. If you're not fixed, then you're nasty, right? But if you're depressed and you fixed it, and you're a better man, you're a stronger man, and stuff like that, they kind of like that. You show some vulnerability, and you've shown that you can get past your vulnerability.
Oh fuck yeah! That's strength, bro. That's security.
But what they do. What this opens up is maybe they'll confess about when they were depressed. And this is a pretty deep topic, bro, right? If they tell you that they're depressed, right, it's usually for something very sinister. And this is the funny thing about it, right? That's a deep conversation. And I've asked this question almost explicitly to everybody who said that to me on the first time talking to them. If it's like if I'm like at a, somewhere where I'm talking to them for like 20, 30 minutes, I'm like, oh, wow. Why were you depressed? And that seems so fucking forward, right? Now they got to tell you this horrible story. And I still have never heard one girl say, no, I don't want to talk about that. I've had girls stop, look at me. They stopped and looked at me and like, okay, well, let me tell you what happened when I was 8 years old. No, they can't fucking not do it.
There's a point where you do like an Oprah interview, right?
Yeah, bro.
Say, why that? Why this?
They can't not do it. They can't not do it, bro. They just have to tell you. And what's worse is when they tell you this, now they're like totally invested in you. At least enough for like 8 more conversations after that. Some girls start spilling out why she was depressed, right? Especially if you're a listening ear. Don't try to fix the depression on that first time. Just listen to her talk, and she's gonna talk and talk and talk. I like the way you think.
Now I made an emotional connection. Yeah. You might as well have already had sex.
Yeah, and I don't give a fuck if she's fixed it or not. Just give me your depression story. Give me your manic whatever, right? Tell me why that guy who was horrible did this, and I'm going to fix it for you. Just listen to me. I'm going to fix it by listening, right? Just listen. And what's really funny is this is actually working, right? Therapy, I don't necessarily agree like that therapy is the cure to everything right now. It's almost like, oh yeah, you got a broken leg. Okay, go to therapy and they're going to talk to you and your broken leg's going to get healed. Like it's just so much shit about therapy out there right now. But therapy does work to a degree because you're talking to somebody and relaying your problems. That's really part of the healing. And it fucking feels good when you do it, man. I told everybody when I got my ass destroyed, right?
You just make that connection, bro.
Yeah, like, and they feel good. They just feel good. Like they say, "Oh wow, I'm dumping all my problems," and he's just really just listening and intent, and he's not getting irritated because I got to be real, man.
And how much money to have that conversation? How much money did that cost you?
$0.00, bro.
$0.00. How many fucking physical attribute, beauty, booty, lips, eyes, compliments did you give?
Probably none, bro. Probably none.
You talk to them, even if it's that first conversation or second or third conversation. You talk to them like they were a person, and you ask them about themselves, and you made a deep emotional connection off of that, and which will turn into a physical connection, because if you want it to, because you're the man and you're the one that's fucking leading the action,
right? That's
in that relationship.
That's the next point I was about to bring up, bro. Is that I'm
condensing this, bro.
You don't want to be a softie when you're doing this, right? You're listening as a rock, right? You're not what? No, you're listening and you're intent, but you're not like staring. I like to look off, but I'll give them the idea I'm still paying attention. I'll be looking away, but I'm nodding my head like, yes, right? It's a little bit uncertainty, but they still feel good, right? You always want to have some uncertainty in there. Is he interested? I don't know. He seems to be retaining everything, but you're not coming off as a fucking girlfriend. And then what? Right? I mean, what you really want to convey is that, hey, if you want to talk about these problems later, maybe I can help you solve them.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Or maybe you're
someone that's
some
strong.
pussy.
Yeah. Well, if you're someone that's strong and confident, you can listen to a story like, something, a traumatic, like depression episode, and then you give them some proper feedback because of something that goes again to like educate yourself, read some fucking books, have some insight and knowledge for them. Like that's like women are going to want something, right? You're going to have to show fucking something, right? Like if you're not attractive, rich, fucking confident, you're gonna have to show them that you're smart, that you're witty. So you got to give them fucking something. They come for something.
That's why
you have to give them some advice, give them some fucking feedback. Now you're strong. That's the number one on women's list. And then you're fucking like they're not giving their pussy away to just nobody. You got to show them fucking something,
dude. And this is why. Let me tell you too, bro. This is why I really fucking cannot stand like people complaining about gold diggers, bro. Because it's like, bro, what
you didn't pay 1 cent yet. Neither me or you fucking spent a fucking penny.
Well, still, no. Even outside of this, I'm saying that like, a girl only want me because I got money, and it's like, bro, you are ugly. Like, of course, if I was a hoe, I would only want you for money, bro. Like, but that's the thing. Like, you think that a girl don't want a dude for something? She's gonna like him because she want him because he's tall. She's gonna want him because he has an exotic eye color. She's gonna want him because she sees his dick print. She's gonna want something from the fucking dude. With you happen to have money. Now, if you turn into a fucking simp and you try to use your money to fuck, well, then there you go. You might as well just been a fucking trick. That's your stupid brain. Right, they're
taking your money, right? Then now they're working.
Right. If you getting your money took by a girl, you're a fucking idiot. That's it.
Right.
You're just a fucking simp. It's so much fucking pussy out there. You're getting your money took. She should take your money, and by the way, if she does, she should devalue you because you're a fucking simp. You're not good with the resources. You're not strong. You're letting the idea of an opportunity to fuck get you drained. You are pussy.
You can spend money, right? You can spend money, you can do it. Like, we could open this conversation saying, get money, you can get the bitches, we're done. Like, that's a way to do it. Or be born with physical attractiveness. Okay, you get bitches, you're done. Right? That's another way you can do it. Right? Yeah. But you have to show something. And just since we're on that part, I mean, everybody can trick. And even if you got a lot of money, the famous saying is, it ain't tricking if you got it. To me, it is always fucking tricking.
All right. Let me. I disagree.
It is tricking if you got it. It's tricking, especially.
I disagree a little bit, bro. I disagree. Let me tell you.
You can have money. You can spend money on yourself. You can have money. You can let people know that you have money.
That's bait. Yeah.
But if you're paying, if you're giving it to the woman to exchange it for sex, even in like a subliminal type of messaging, like I'm gonna buy you this purse, but I do expect some fucking sex for it. That's definitely tricking.
So you shouldn't do that,
even if you got it. If you got it.
So you shouldn't do that. But a lot of dudes do that, right? But here's the thing. To do. I'm not hating. So sometimes dudes will take a girl to like a nice restaurant or some shit, right? And men will say that's tricking. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's tricking. To me, tricking is you are paying for the opportunity to fuck, or you're sometimes you're paying to fuck directly, but they're pretty much the same thing.
You can go on dates, you can go to a nice restaurant. It's not necessarily tricking.
Well, some dudes consider it tricking.
That's a whole nother subject, man. Though it's like, our traditional dates even a thing? It wasn't even it wasn't even a thing before I was married. Like,
Well, I mean, anywhere where you take a girl and you're about to spend some money, bro. A lot of times, dudes will take a girl, like fly her out, or do some, X, Y, or Z, bro. Like go to the fair. I don't know, go bowling, whatever the fuck. Right?
I mean, if you want to do it, bro, it's all, I don't know, bro. There's gray areas, right? So maybe you want to go to the fucking nice restaurant and you want a pretty woman to go with you, right? I've done that before.
But hold on, but this is the thing, right? There's a substantial difference, right? Some men make this argument that tricking is taking a girl to a nice date is tricking. By the way, I don't think you should be taking girls that you ain't really like fucking to nice restaurants and shit. Like maybe like once, but shit. If you ain't putting any investment in, I ain't about to keep taking your ass to Ruth Chris. I mean, even if you can go to Ruth Chris first, you disgust me. But this is what I want to say. The difference between tricking and like spending time with a girl, like trying to woo them, is what you're getting. When you're tricking, bro, you're trying to buy a girl's vagina. You're trying to pay for some pussy, bro. This is what you're doing. When you're taking them out and shit like that and spending money on dates and shit, you're trying to pay for the opportunity to take their mind, which is substantially different than taking pussy, bro. So that's what I typically roll with, bro. I'm not really going after pussy. I'm going after a mind. So I don't care about expensive dates. Really, if you got the money. With that being said, right? It's a great area there. With that being said, bro, girls will put your ass in a trick bag if they think that you're trying to pay for pussy, right? If they think that you're trying to pay for it, they're not gonna respect you. And this is the worst part about it, right? Because if you take a girl to a nice restaurant, one girl may consider it tricking, and another girl may consider it like brunch. It depends on what it depends on her if it's tricking or not.
This is so nuanced, man. But that, like I was saying earlier, is for the most part, it's your lifestyle. Yeah. It's what you're doing, and it's so nuanced, and sometimes you won't be able to tell one guy that's tricking to another guy that just like showing a woman how he fucking lives.
Yeah, but
just by her being there with him, and you two are going on a date. Yeah. To her, it could be like, wow, this is spectacular,
right?
And someone else might be fucking trying to break the bank to impress somebody.
Yeah.
And it's simping on somebody.
Yeah.
But if they're going out with someone like me, I'm just showing them how I'm living.
Yeah, right.
And someone else could be fucking simping.
Yeah.
Like, so it's so nuanced, brother. That's why I like these conversations. It's so nuanced, but if you're tricking, you're tricking. Like you said, women are perceptive. They got a high EQ. They're gonna know you're tricking on them.
Right. If you
just how you're living.
If you perceive a girl thinks that you're tricking, and you really want to hit, you might as well stop all activity and say, "Okay, listen, baby. Let me just pay you like $300 to fuck," because that's pretty much what she's going to perceive you doing anyway. Like, and by the way, I don't condone like paying for pussy. That's just gonna be the worst, fakest pussy. That's disgusting. Ugh. But if you're tricking, bro, but if you think that she thinks you're tricking, you need to stop all activities, because trick pussy is terrible pussy, bro. It's just not good.
Look, the reason I had a lot of success with women, it's not like I enjoy the fucking chase. So that's another thing I want to tell people. Like, if you don't enjoy the chase, if you don't fucking enjoy the fucking approach and talking to the woman, and then going to the next step and finally getting those fucking pair of panties off. Yeah. If you don't enjoy that you earned it, that you didn't have to fucking pay for it, then this isn't for you.
It's not, bro.
This fucking isn't for you. Fucking pay for prostitutes the rest of your life and fucking
pretty much,
buy a fucking bride somewhere, like ship her overseas. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I enjoy the chase too, bro.
That shit, bro. The chase is what I enjoyed.
All right, I'm about to. Yeah, okay.
That's what that is.
So yeah, dude. So look, and that's a narc thought, man. Because my main thing, right? Especially when I'm like messing with a girl, bro. I don't really, bro. Let me keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is real. As far as actual sexual satisfaction, there is nobody in the world who can get me there like me, bro. When I'm talking about, as far as physical stimulation, I enjoy masturbation much more than fucking, bro. I will go and beat my meat and fucking come like until my
I'd rather do that than pay for something. I'd rather do that than pay for a prostitute.
If I'm talking straight for anything, if I'm talking straight up pleasure, masturbation is number one, bro. Flat the fuck out. But
you might have a problem.
That's not what I be going for when I'm talking to girls. It's physical pleasure. I don't whatever. What I really want is to see that I'm like creeping and taking over her fucking mind, bro. That's what I really like. That to see that gradual change from, oh my God, this guy's about to fucking try to talk to me in the park. Oh, he asked what fucking time it is. Oh, I'm gonna just talk to him for a second. Oh, he's kind of funny. Oh shit, he's kind of smart too. He sounded. Oh, he's this. Oh wow, he's really funny. I like to see that fucking
You're
increase,
fucking everything. Bro. Yes.
Up and up and up. And, yeah.
If the bitch don't temporarily fall in love with me, then it's not even worth it.
It's just so not, bro. It's bro.
If she doesn't temporarily fall in love with me, like she's gotta love every fucking thing about me,
bro. That's
the real Narc thought. That's the real Narc. That's my narcissistic supply. Yeah. Is all these bitches I'm hitting, they all fucking fell in love with me.
Yeah, dude. Look. Even worse, bro. Even worse. If a girl doesn't have like a visceral hatred or something towards me, like when she's talking to her friends when our relationship is over, I completely fucking failed, bro.
You didn't do anything. So we're nothing. She don't even count you. She don't even count you as someone that hit.
I can't believe him. You know, let me tell you about the doodle stains in his underwear. I want them to be so fucking mad at me, bro.
You better fucking remember me forever.
Yeah, please do. I want you to remember every time I pissed you off, and like, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if they got that visceral hatred towards you, that's just money in the bank. Hatred doesn't fade. Love fades. Hatred doesn't fade. If that's money in the bank, you can come spin the block, come back around and say, "Hey, Stink, you want to go on a date?" Yes. So that's
You're always there. You're always there in their mind.
Yeah, that's bro. All right, bro. Oh, shit.
That's it, man.
Stop right here. This has been another episode 3 of
another episode of Narc
Saturn
Thoughts.
Talking shit, man. Narc Thoughts, man. Narc Thoughts.
If you're gonna keep talking, you might as well keep it fucking recording, bro. If you're gonna keep talking.
Who the fuck?
But Instagram hoes. I don't know me.
Yeah, who the fuck? You think I wouldn't keep recording, dude?
Okay, I'm just saying. Just want to make sure because you probably can drop a lot of gems we can talk about Instagram. But
this girl actually just hit me up. I gotta call her back. What are you doing over there, bro? Building a fucking house? Huh? It sounds like you made some tape.
I'm starting to clean the fucking basement now.
Oh, I'm about to hit this girl back, bro.
That was pretty good, man. I like it.
All right.
You know how we monetize it?
Oh.
Is we make a fucking co-authored Narc Thoughts book.
Probably, bro. Yeah.
That's the best way to monetize it. Fucking have the Amazon link linked to the TikTok. And for people that are like, man, they dropped some fucking gems, man. I need a fucking quick outline of what they just said. Boom. It's like chapter 3 Narc Thoughts, code approach. Like easy fucking bullet points.
Yeah, man.
You network with the source of it.
I gotta call.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta call this whole back.
Do it.
We'll talk about that book some more, bro.
Let me know.
Share
me that TikTok, man, or send it to me.
All right, I got you, bro.
All right, man. All right, bro. Talk to you. Peace.
Yeah. I ain't fucking doing that book with that nigga. Fuck you, dog. I'm a narcissist, nigga. Fuck, I'm doing that book for me, man. And co-author and shit. I'm keeping the money too. I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga was getting on my fucking nerves. All right. That nigga was crowded in the space, bro. He was so excited. He gotta slow his ass down. You also need a mic because you sound like a fucking 4th grader, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Here on Narc Thoughts, we discuss things that may sound a bit selfish because it is, and that's fine. You know, sometimes you need to embrace yourself, and by sometimes I mean all the time. Don't let people make you think that they're more important than you. I'm sorry. Don't let people make you think they're important because they aren't. They're NPCs. It's just you. It's just you. Okay. Once you can embrace that, once you can embrace the self-importance, then you can truly love yourself. Without it, you can't. If you treat these people like they're actually people, I don't know. Shame on you. Shame on you. Goddamn. You know what the worst part is? There's going to be some empaths that are going to be listening to this, and they're going to be like, goddamn, this motherfucker he really believes this shit. Because I do. It's really fucking bad. All you can do is behave for yourself, you know, based upon yourself and your desires, what you want people to do, and treat them like NPCs, right? Sometimes you got to select the right options, and that NPC will give you a fucking sword, or they'll give you a baby. It depends on you. So that is the theme of Narc Thoughts. If my face ever gets displayed, I will be ostracized. Well, no. Or I'll probably get some pussy too. And I probably will be ostracized on an island with like a couple of bad bitches who are like really attracted to people with mental issues, which is basically all of my exes. And they also have them because I caused them. This has been Narc Thoughts. Good luck with life.